Oscar 200, Whiskey Tango, Oscar Special Level, Secure 40, Secure 40, Oscar 200, Whiskey Tango, Oscar. Papa Alpha 7 Kilo. Papa Alpha 7 Kilo, 5 by 9.
Good afternoon, you're Alpha 5 and 9.
Hey, lady.
This is W5MHG. Is this frequency in use? Alrighty, nothing heard. We're going to be starting the Scat Net on Saturday morning laid-back Scat Net. W5MHG, name is Mark. And come on in.
WB2GM and Y5S. M5JH. W5ARC.
Now we have four orderly gentlemen. Reverse order ARG, JH, 5S, GFN. Good morning, Lenny.
Good morning, Mark. Figured I'd go since I'm up already and had my coffee. I might as well spread the joy among the masses. Hey, that's good for something, isn't it?
We always enjoy you spreading the joy. How you doing?
Listening to other stuff being spread on the radio and TV and online, so I decided I better turn it off before I go nuts.
Well, that is easily done during these days, that's for sure. Well, you got anything planned for today, Lenny?
The social director hasn't told me yet exactly what the plans are, but I think a drugstore has something to do with it.
The what?
Store. I think there's a pickup for something that you need. I don't know what it is, though. They always give us mystery stuff.
Mark.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you'll get your marching orders.
Yes, I will. Have a nice day. Stay safe. WB2 GFN. Thanks for running it.
My pleasure. You take care, Lenny. Appreciate you coming by. NY5S, Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Mark, and the rest of the gang. Beautiful morning out here in the East Mountains. Beautiful sunrise, clouds, and very light wind off the valley floor. And 43 degrees, 49% relative, with the outlook of possible some wet stuff falling from the clouds.
Mark, your mail
Yeah,
has
seems
arrived.
like we're supposed to get some moisture. I think tonight I'm going to need to, at some point, move a couple of antennas. I don't think it will happen today, but anyway, we'll see. You got anything interesting to do today?
Probably just go to Walmart. It's about as interesting as it's going to get. We've got everything tidied up out in the yard and everything past a couple of days here with this coming in last week caught us a little bit by surprise. I thought, well, if that's it, we'll just leave it for winter. Then it cleared up, and we had some good weather there for the past, week and a half. And I thought, let me get at it and get it done that way. It won't be sticking in my mind come springtime that I'll be kicking myself for not doing it now. So we did it, and checking out our neighbor's new greenhouse. They've got a commercial-sized greenhouse out there, and they really got a lot of stuff that they're going to be selling and distributing across the states and stuff. All in the legal variety of things that you can grow without all these weird licenses or anything, and certainly nothing you can smoke. So I wish them well. He's a helicopter pilot with the 58 Sal, and she works the greenhouse. Well, they both work the greenhouse when he's home. So it's really nice seeing some good neighbors in with some good ambition.
Oh, very good. That's neat. Well, sounds like you got a good plan, and enjoy.
Yeah, we plan to. Well, she and Val have a lot in common. They baking and quilting, and they're both into plant life and stuff. So Val has a new friend out here in the East Mountains. So they're very nice people to have. But anyway, I don't have any much more, Mark. And there's a few waiting to kick the door in on you and go there, head into the center. So I'll back on out of here. Have yourself a great weekend. Everybody out there, 73s, and adios.
Always good to hear you, Gary. God bless. Enjoy the new neighbors there and enjoy the rest of the weekend there for sure. N5JH, I think that's Bob. Good morning.
Yep, last time I checked it was Bob. How you doing this morning, Mark?
We're doing pretty good. Just reading the directions. My wife, Bert, going over the directions for our procedure this week. I think you can identify.
Yes, I can. Yeah, that's unfortunate that you have to have those procedures, but that's just part of the game.
I think I dreamed of it last night, but I don't want to go into details on the radio.
I don't blame you. Did you ride your bike this morning?
I have not. I did yesterday. I got 10 in yesterday. After the net breakfast, we got to run a couple of errands. So it's going to be rough trying to get it in today. The weather's supposed to change today, so I'm going to try to move a couple of antennas. I don't know if we'll get it in. I know you just got off, right?
Let's see, no. Actually, sometime during the course of the day, I'm going to have to get on the bike. I haven't missed a day here in the last few days, and so I didn't get up early enough to be able to do that. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to do that. And let's see, I don't know what else is in store. I've got to ask Sharon to see what she needs.
Yeah, got to get that taken care of. Well, you make me feel better now, so and guilty. I'll have to try to beat you on the bike, so we'll see how it goes. Well, enjoy, and we're glad you came by, and you're sounding healthy.
Yeah, very good, Mark, and thanks for doing the net this morning. I think everybody really appreciates that. Anyway, you have a great weekend. Hi to Bert, and be careful when you're working on those antennas. We don't need any slips or falls.
Yeah, you got that right. I'm going to move my end fed over and blah, blah, blah. So we'll see how it turns out. Take care, my friend. God bless. And good to hear you on 287. You guys had to move yesterday, so thought that was kind of strange, but it worked out. 7-3. ARG. I wrote down Gary, but I know it's Bill. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, it's Bill. Thank you. Let's see. Overnight low is 48. High yesterday, 77. We were cloudy yesterday afternoon, but it was still a pretty decent day. It was no wind. And now this morning, we're almost mostly clear. There's a few clouds, but not very much. So, I don't know. I guess the procrastinator, or whatever we call that guy, made it wrong again. I do have some experience with weather people and weather predictions. If they have a lot of experience in the area and they don't pay attention to the mandated, at least this is the National Weather Service, they don't pay attention to the computers, which they can't do. They're pretty good. But when they got to go with the mandated, you will follow the directions from here, they're not very good. So, and I think everybody goes by the National Weather Service stuff. I think that's what goes on. Funny stuff. They just don't have all the inputs for the program. That's why the problem. 75 ARG. Yeah, that's enough for me. Okay. Oh, I better say something about the lake. I don't know what the level is. I think it's still been rising slowly, but they haven't changed the
Okay, very good, Bill. I heard you on HF a couple of days ago during the week, sounding good. And be safe coming on back. We do appreciate all the lake level information. And thanks for coming by. Be safe. Alrighty, that's the way it's done, ladies and germs. 10 after the hour. This is W5MHG. You're next.
NM5JH.
5BSC.
W5FHA.
EN5FI.
Everybody's being so nice today to me. Reverse order FI, FHA, VSE, and JH. Good morning, Jim.
B5MHG, NM5JH. Good morning, Mark. Pretty morning out there so far. I didn't see any rain come in yet, but maybe it's going to be later in the weekend. Who knows? We're going to go have breakfast with our daughter in Rio Rancho, and we'll go to Wex and find out what's new in their life. Other than that, not much on the agenda. Same old stuff. The base is in condition. Charlie closed to non-ID carrying personnel, limiting access to the BX and the commissary, 25% of capacity.
Mark,
So they're
your
trying to,
mail
they don't
has
have any
arrived.
cases yet, but they don't want any cases. So they're going to tighten it down, and at least one place in Albuquerque will be safe.
Yeah, numbers keep going up, and so I hate to say we're going to see a lockdown in the future, but it might be coming. So grab your toilet paper.
Yeah, precisely. So our office is going to be unlimited staffing as well. Probably end up doing it from home. We can answer questions from any phone link, so we'll see what happens. Other than that, not much going on. It looks like it's going to be a nice day, but I was kind of hoping for more clouds and maybe some moisture. Maybe we get the lake level better down at the Butte. But you got a nice lineup, so you'll be busy for most of the morning. Might call you later. NM5JH, I'm clear.
Okie doke, we'll be around. I gotta run out and get some medicine for the colonoscopy. Oop, I said the bad word. 7-3. Take care. VSE, David, how was that receiver? Tell me some good news.
Hello, Mark. KE5BSC. It's still sitting where I set it, but I'm going to get to it. I've petted it a few times, so it's doing good. Thank you.
He said, nice receiver, nice receiver. Well, I hope you, I've got my other one up here and it's doing okay. So I hope you get a lot of enjoyment. Are you out in the park?
No, sort of on the front porch, and it's nice. It's a very nice morning. Not cold at all.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, I've got 52 in the backyard. So, well, you sound good. And what do you got planned? Oh, I needed to ask you. I think about you every time we walk Gracie in front of Grant Middle School and the bus drives by.
I think on year 2, that was one of my routes there. So I got to learn the area. I didn't even know there was a school there, so I learned something. Mark, I've got something cooking on the stove, and it's starting to burn. So thank you very much for the net. And good to hear your voice. I'm going to take off. KE5BSC clear.
Okay, I can smell it burning, so go and get. Take care, David. Good to hear you. FHA, Don, what in the world's going on?
Well, I think progress. I think they're supposed to be in to do some work on Monday on the bathroom, and we got all of the faucets for all the stuff yesterday, so we are making progress.
You know, Don, one of the great things about ham radio, as you know, you can live a life through other people on the radio, and we're all going through your saga. But you don't have to go through the pain.
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, progress is being made, and it does boil down to you and M gonna take care of my other problems, so I guess we're making progress. Go ahead and check that in KE5FCS. That'll help the list there, and we appreciate you running it. W5FHA back to net.
Okay, buddy, hang in there. God bless you. Got you in our prayers for sure. For your other situation and the bathroom. So say hello to Pat for us for sure. FI, Jim, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you there, Mark. And let's see who else is on there. I heard Bill over there, and Jim, and Don, and also David. So you're having a good morning, and this is Day of 5FI. So how is your day going to go? It sounds like you got to go out and get the right medicines to enjoy the event.
Yeah, we gotta. I won't go into details, but it could be worse. I could be like Bob, JH. He has one going in both sides, and I told him, don't. I hope the doctors don't get the tubes mixed up.
Oh, well, that would be interesting. Well, maybe not. Well, the good news is that usually when they do all that, you're pleasant catching up on your sleep activities, if nothing else.
I shouldn't be putting Bob's business out on the radio, but we're friends. Yeah, I should get a little bit of sleep. Justin, my oldest, is going to drive me down, and the wife, and they knock you out. Well, everybody's been through a colonoscopy, so one of those joys of life. What do you got planned for today? Hopefully not a colonoscopy.
No, that's someplace down the road for a ways. I think I've had one not that long ago, but yeah, we've been working on a tree stump in brother-in-law's yard. Started on it earlier in the week, and so the chainsaw that we were using kind of had a little problem, so I had to do a little repair on it. So we're supposed to go back at it again today.
Ah, okay, that will give you some exercise for sure. I had to swing an axe about a week or so ago. We had a couple of stumps in the front yard, but they came out real easy. So, yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to get it down to ground level, so, and then he's going to put some stump killer or whatever they call it, it's supposed to move the stump away a little bit, and so it'll be out of there in a year or so, totally, but that's the way it goes. But anyway, yeah, that's all I've got, so you have a great weekend, a great week coming up, and I think we will get some moisture. Maybe not as much as we'd like, but there is some on the procrastinators' outlook, so we'll see. Anyway, 73 to you and to all. Thanks for the net. This is the 5FI. Back to net control.
Take care, Jim. Thanks so much for coming by. We appreciate it. And I failed to say, we are recording this. I'm going to have it on the website for people to listen to their transmission or just spend some time listening. Sometime today we'll get it up on the website. We're going to pause for the cause for Echolink. See if Elmer wants to come in. If not, no rush. We'll call you again. Elmer, I see you on Echolink. You want to take a turn?
Good morning. Yeah, I've got about 2 cups of coffee, and I could probably go for a third there. Oh boy, you know, this hands, I have hobbies. This company, something to do in the interim till things somewhat get back to semblance of a normalcy here. Ham, you know what ham stands for, right?
Come again on that last part I didn't copy.
I'm sorry, I said, you know what ham stands for, do you? Like, ham, you know what ham?
You know, I used to, but I forgot. Refresh my brain.
Have another meal.
I gotta remember that. Go, Bill.
Yeah, it is. No, that's all wrong. It isn't have another meal. I gotta clean this up a little bit, change the words, but half a hog's butt is ham. W-5-A-R-T.
Wait, say it again. What?
What is a ham? A ham is half a hog's butt.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you cleaned it up a little bit. All right, sounds good. Well, Elmer, what do you? Thanks for the chuckles this morning.
I figure we need a little chuckle this morning after all the shenanigans going on lately here. But I want to say thank you very much here. I did hear from people from Abilene feedback to me that they've enjoyed the radio broadcast here. I think we got a lot of listeners right now in Abilene. They're not sure quite what to make of the Echo Link connection here. So I think we'll eventually hear some additional ones out there if they just have to get brave and push the button here. But anyway, I'll try to. I know you got a lot of people waking up and want to get into you, but I want to say thank you for all that you do for ham radio as well. And as always, shout out to the High Desert Amateur Radio Group and Caravan and the Upper Hill Society. And don't forget, renew your dues, guys. W5SOG.
Okay, very good, Elmer. Well, we do appreciate you setting up that note in there, and yeah, anybody in Abilene, Texas, want to come in? Now's your chance. This is the Scat Net here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Senior Citizens and Travelers Net. And if you're coming through, but you got a ear on in Texas there, our neighbor, come on and say howdy do. We'll drop it for a minute for anybody in Texas. Come now. Well, don't be shy. We're here 6 days out of the week, so come on in. We'll turn it over to regular check-ins. This is W5MHG 23 after the hour. You're next.
W5, BGI.
GC5, BT.
KL5, Victor.
Alrighty, we've got three orderly, Victor, ETN, and EEI. Good morning, Cousin Ralph.
Good morning to you, Cousin Mark. How's the world treating you so far?
Can't get any better than doing a net in the morning and waking up. And you're getting your 15 minutes of fame here. We got you recorded here and put you up on the website. So say howdy do to the world.
Howdy do, world. So, not much going on. If things go right, and I haven't checked my email yet, my brother and my oldest boy may come by and help me on the antenna for a little bit, but if they do, I will be able to maintain all the proper distancing and all the legal masking requirements and all that good stuff.
Well, that's good. We don't want anything happening to our friends here, and stay healthy and your family. I Thursday went over to record a fellow band member. We were doing this virtual band thing, and wore our masks, and she had to play her oboe, but we stayed our distance and just trying to behave and stay healthy. That's all we can do.
that's it. And there's just a lot of people that just don't believe that you need to take precautions. And I don't know, the numbers keep going up, and it's starting to get a little bit scary.
Well, I hear my wife talking to me. We have to have faith, and hopefully there'll be a vaccine. So we keep talking on the radio and enjoy everybody.
I don't think we're going to see much of a vaccine for us folks probably until the end of next year. It's going to be pretty late, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hunker down, and it'll be for a while. But you know what? Generations long before me have gone through a lot worse. All I got to do is stay home, mind my own business, and watch Netflix and play radio. I think I can do that.
Well, just as long as I got my coffee and my radio, why, I'm happy.
There you go. There you go. Well, you're sounding good.
Feeling pretty good, and you're sounding good as well. And I know there's at least two more behind me, so I'll get out of your way. I'll say thanks for running the net this morning, and 73 to you and all those good folks out there. This is W5EI.
Good to hear your voice, Ralph. God bless. Enjoy your day there, and do all the right things. Alrighty, we've got ETN Lee. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, this is KC5 ATM. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Still between the covers. That's nice and warm.
You know, I've heard you say that before. Do you have a HT there or a mobile next to your bed? How are you doing that?
Well, I've got a ICOM 207 sitting right beside the bed.
Boy, I've got a little HT next to the bed, but but that's a nice setup there to have. You keep it up on all night long?
No, I don't do that. Sometimes I'll turn it on while I'm getting ready for bed. I don't know, I turn it on, off and on during the day. Just see what's going on. Most of the times, nothing.
Well, I don't know. I sort of like boring. It's a little bit too much excitement these days, so there's a lot to say about looking for something to do and like boring. But anyway, well, you're sounding good there, Lee, and we're glad that you woke up to say howdy do to us.
Yeah, I have to get up and do that. And then I'll take a nap again and then get up in time to check in on the high desert.
You got me laughing. You go to sleep, take a nap, pick up the microphone, and then take a nap. That's a pretty good way to do it. So, yeah, they'll look forward to having you check in for sure.
That will. Anyway, this case, KC5ETM. Everybody have a great day. Remember, keep on smiling.
God bless you, Lee. Thanks so much, and thanks for the tip there from D. JBO. That was his catchphrase, and Lee's keeping it going. KO5 Victor, Jim, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. I was chuckling when I was envisioning somebody playing an oboe with a mask on.
Molly plays pretty well, pretty good there, but it's really hard to do with the mask on. Although I saw some YouTubes and people sticking mouthpieces in a hole in the mouth in the mask and everything. It's a whole new world.
I imagine it is. I was just thinking, you could have a mask that covers your whole head and the instrument, and then everyone's safe.
Yeah. Let's see. Last night I got a text from a former student teacher of mine, Christine, and her son was doing a recital virtual. So I got a chance to watch Kai from NAU University virtually. He's an awesome player. He was a monster in my band. So anyway, all the percussionists, they weren't wearing masks or any type of protection there, but there was nobody in the audience. That was kind of weird.
It's like watching sports games. Maybe they need to put in canned applause when they finish or something to make it a little bit more interesting or more realistic.
I've watched some of the football games and they have that pumped in noise. I thought, if I had a preference, would I have them boo against the team I don't like if I was the audio guy?
Especially good in baseball, when the Yankees play the Red Sox, you can have lots of booing piped in.
I would definitely cheat that way. So anyway, you're sounding good. You got anything planned for today?
Talking about this stupid guitar for months, I think I'm truly on the home stretch of having it playable here in a couple of days. So I had a bit of a setback, and I'm trying to finish that up so I can move on to something else. This has taken not twice as long as I imagined, but 4 times.
Well, we've all been with projects. Ask Don in his bathroom. So, it takes as much time as it's supposed to,
Absolutely, and I was listening to him or Pat the other day talk about the bathroom, and it reminded me of a commercial from 20 years ago. And the premise of the commercial was it'd be great if people would just tell you the truth. And this woman, this contractor, were sitting across a kitchen table having coffee, and the contractor says, "Look, I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. We're going to come in tomorrow. We're going to demolish your bathroom, leave a big hole in the wall. Then you're not going to hear from us for 3 to 4 weeks, and then we're going to come back, and it's going to be beautiful."
Yeah, that sounds about right. We got our bathroom done about, 3 or 4 months ago, and Bob knows him, Jeremy, I think that's his name, did a wonderful job, but, he did run into a hiccup. He called me in. I'm going to have to reframe, yada, 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 and it's going to take another day or two. But I'll tell you, we're praying for Don and Pat there with that. Luckily, they have another bathroom. We only have one.
That makes it a little harder, yeah. Yeah, I feel for him, too. We had some work done years ago up in White Rock, and it just went on and on and on. I think it was 3 or 4 months before the house was back to normal.
Yeah, it's like that for sure. So, they'll get it straightened out. Well, you're sounding good, and enjoy your weekend.
Too, Mark, and thanks for being there Saturdays, or every other Saturday. We'll enjoy talking to you and David as well. Anyway, I'll wish everybody a good day. This is KO5B.
Okie doke, Jim. Thanks so much. God bless, and enjoy the weekend there for sure. Okay, so now we're down at 3-3 at the bottom of the hour. I have N5UJJ, Uncle Jeff's Junk, on Echo. So we'll give him a chance to come in, and then after that we'll go to announcements. So Jeff, this is your turn to sing along. Come on in if you want.
Well, I apologize for the delay on Echo Link. That's about the only thing that makes it tough to check in on Echo Link because there's too much delay. But I'll talk a bunch and maybe turn it over to you when I take a breath. Up here at the cabin in Red River, it's 36 degrees this morning. It started out 46, and then it went down when the sun came up, and now it's going back up. So I guess we got a little bit of a warm high pressure cell hanging in still up here. The low pressure hasn't moved. We've got a few clouds that look like high thin cirrus clouds, so that means something's coming in. And we're supposed to get snow on Sunday, so we'll be ready for that. Let's see, what else is going on? I don't have much to contribute to the conversation. I'm not musically inclined, so I'll just let you guys bat that ball around all you want. N5UJJ.
Okay, Jeff. Well, you're sounding great. Don't worry about the delay. I'm sort of used to it. I use Echolink quite a bit. 36 degrees. How long are you going to be up there, Red River? Over.
Well, it depends on the better half whenever she wants to leave. Yeah, we've made all of our doctor's appointments and our dentist appointments and all those other requirements that seniors have. So we're done with that for a while. We can stay up there, I guess, until Christmas. But we'll probably come home next week. Oh.
Okay, very good. Well, be safe and enjoy. I know it's beautiful up there, and probably one of the safest places you can be these days. Away from, I know you got your neighbors and so forth, but away from the crowds here in the city. So, God bless, and I appreciate you coming by. Anything else for the good of the order?
Well, not much. I just to let you know the neighbors are downwind of me, so we're happy with that. Unless the wind changes, then we're in trouble. No, we're glad to be up here. It really feels good, man. It's a beautiful place in the downtown. I wish everybody could come up and visit. But, all right, take care of it, Mark. Thanks for picking me up again, and we'll just monitor here for a bit and see how it goes.
Okay, he disconnected. Oh, there he is. He's back. Okay, Jeff. You dropped out for a second, but we see you back. So take care, enjoy, and we're glad you came in. By the way, you're number 13, so have another coffee up there this morning for you. All right, and while we're on Echo, we got N5. Let's see, N2GJ with the G. Jerry, you want to come in through Echo there? Go ahead.
Actually, I'm also on the repeater. I just thought I'd get your attention. I sent you a little text message in the text window there in Echolink to say I have an announcement. So I'll wait until you have your announcements, N2GJ.
You know, I wasn't even paying attention to the text message there. Now I see it. Okay, well, that's a nice segue into announcements there. Why don't you start us off? Over.
Yeah, okay, very good. I was really looking forward to being number 13 because, that was my draft number. And, prior to the new draft, the reinstatement of the draft back in the Vietnam days. Anyway, I just wanted to announce that this morning at 10 a.m. there will be a meeting on air here on these wonderful Caravan Club repeaters and Echolink of the High Desert Amateur Radio Club. And it's a great little net, very informative, lots of check-ins, lots of call signs, and it's not just for members, so anyone is invited to participate. The net control station this morning will be Larry and Y5L, and looking forward to a good turnout. After the net, for club members, there will be an informal WAMO net. WAMO means work all members once, reset. It's a great way to get to know each other. We exchange our names, our call signs, and the WAMO number that we've been given by virtue of becoming a member of the High Desert Club. So I have 55. I need 5 more for 60, which means I'll get another certificate because every 20 that you work, you get a certificate. And I think I'm the closest to 60 at this point. So I'm really hoping a lot of people not only check into the net, but also stick around for the WAMO net afterwards. That's it from here. Have a great day. I hope everybody stays safe and is well. Mark, over to you, W5MHG from N2GJ.
N2GJ, W5MHG. Very good. We've got it down. And we'll see if we can make that work and check in ourselves. We'll probably be mobile a little bit during that time. Thanks a lot, Jerry. Have a good day. God bless, and we appreciate you coming in and keep an ear on. We always enjoy you popping back in when you can. Any other announcements? QSTs, call now. Well, while we're waiting for you to do that, don't forget tonight, God willing, we'll be playing the ARRL audio broadcast. Downloaded it this morning at 8 o'clock in the p.m. So come on by these frequencies. It runs around 10 minutes. And then tomorrow we play the ARRL audio broadcast on these frequencies around 8:10, thereabouts on these frequencies. So enjoy. Any other QSTs or announcements before we reopen? Okie doke. Come on in and chat. Anybody, anywhere, please talk.
KB5ALU. Kilo Delta 5 Hotel. KC7 HCW. M5EH.
AF5, Mike Echo Fox.
Okay, what a group of orderly ladies and gentlemen there. We've got reverse order MEF, EH, ACW, H, that's Roy, and ALU. Dan, good morning.
I'll wait for the commercial. Good morning, Mark, and everybody else. How you doing there?
We are doing well. I'll be better next Saturday when I get through all of the procedures, but I'm trying to get in my game face athletic mode there.
I know what you're saying. I haven't had one done myself. Maybe for my next birthday.
For a birthday present?
I don't know why I said that. So, yeah, doing fine here. Boy, yeah, I've been keeping up with Don and Pat's ordeal there with the house. It kind of reminds me of the movie Money Pit. Have you seen that?
Long time ago. It does, now that I think of it.
Great movie. Tom Hanks and Shelley Long, and the basic premise is this couple, they buy this huge mansion, but they do a total renovation, and once in a while, yeah, they would ask the contractor, well, how much longer before you finish? And he'd always say, 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it goes on and on.
Right, so anyways, I saw that nice photo of you posted on Facebook of Jared playing the sax.
Yeah, we're going to try to get that one framed. He played, his group and him played at a Halloween festival type of thing last weekend. So, or whenever it was. And that was a nice picture there. So we're trying to wait. We can't wait to see where he's going to get posted next. And we're supposed to find out in November. And God willing, he'll be in the States somewhere.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. At least be on the same continent. But anyway, nothing exciting to report. No real plans. Status quo. So I'll back out and let the others in behind me. So thanks for taking the net. As usual, Mark, we all appreciate you. And of course, I'll say you and everybody else. Be careful out there in more ways than one. 73 KB5ALU.
Okay, very good for the flowers there. We appreciate all you do as well. And enjoy the weekend there and be safe. Okay, let me get my eyeballs right. Oh, H, your call sign always throws me a little bit, Roy. Good morning.
Good morning, this is KD5H. How you doing, Mark? Everything is going well here. Nice start to the morning. You been okay?
We are doing well. What do you got planned for today?
I don't know if we got to make a run to town or not, but my mom's up visiting, so we'll be hanging around here today. Probably just get some yard cleaned up. I hear the wind's supposed to get up, so my wife wants to get some of this put up before the winds come and throw everything all over the place.
Yeah, I heard that this morning on the weather that some winds coming in and then maybe some moisture. So it's good. We got out there in the front yard. We're trying to landscape the front yard a little bit, the wife and I. And we got up there a couple of days ago, and then we had to take ibuprofen.
I feel like that this morning, a little stiff, trying to get my exercise knocked out here, so I don't know what's going on. Understand, and I'm trusting Gracie is doing well.
She's a good dog. I was mad at her this morning because she barked and started crying at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up, let her out. Then she wanted to play, and I said, "Go back to bed." She went back to bed. But she's these dogs. They're really well behaved, and we'll probably take her for a WALK after the net and breakfast.
Roger, that'll be my plan as well. Oh, Bogey, we were out in the front with the neighbors yesterday, and she started slinging her head and all that. We got to looking. There was a scorpion over there.
Oh.
So then she tried to play with the scorpion. The scorpion didn't want to play. But we gave her a ibuprofen, and everything looks good this morning.
Oh, my goodness. That's nothing to play around with. Gracie got bit right on the nose this past summer from a bee. And now it's gone, but there's still a little bump there. So, they get into anything.
Yeah, well, that would makes it so fun, I guess. Anyway, I won't hold it any longer. Mark, great talking with you. It's been a while. Hopefully this will be over one of these days, and get you on one of the tailgates. Thanks for running it 73 all. KD5H, back to net.
KD5H, W5MHG. Got to practice that call in my brain quite a bit there. Take care, Roy, and say hello to your mom for us. That's nice. I wanted to mention that. Maybe you could get her on the radio one day. That would be fun. ACW, Barb, good morning. Good to hear your voice.
Good morning, Mark. How are you doing?
We are doing well. And what do you got planned for today?
Well, I'm going to do laundry, but I won't be going to the laundromat today. They're going to be paving a couple of blocks here between me and the laundromat. But luckily, my neighbor's got a washer and dryer, and he's invited me to use his washer and dryer. It does take an hour to wash, so that'll be a pain, but at least I can wash clothes.
Oh, that's a nice neighbor. That's real neighborly of him. That's cool. And are they paving your street that you're on, or is it what is that? Coal or lead? I get confused which way it goes.
Well, you're thinking of Zuni.
Oh,
But
Zuni.
they're paving part of Zuni and Alvarado and Palomas.
Oh,
So regardless, of course they say between 8 and 5 or shortly after, but you don't want to take your clothes to the laundromat and then be stuck on the far side of your home.
oh yeah. Now, is the laundromat across the street? Don't you have like a strip mall, a mall across the street, or am I still wrong?
No, there's a strip mall, but that's not where the laundromat is. I can go to San Mateo, and there's one there, but I go to the one on San Pedro.
Oh. Oh, okay. Very good. Well, at least you don't have to walk so far today, and you'll get all the things you need done. And I hear that Bofang is still hanging in there.
Yeah, it's been really good. Stays charged better, doesn't take as long to charge. And my adapter has been hanging in there. It usually, as I move it from the couch to the floor, it eventually breaks the wires. And then I have to get another one. And now that I've got 3 more, it seems like this one's going to last who knows how long.
Yeah, they only break when you don't have any backup. So, that's the way Murphy works. Well, God bless and enjoy that the laundry and enjoy your weekend there. You sound good. It's good to hear your voice.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to get a chance to talk to you, too.
You stay safe now.
All right, Mark. You and yours, too. I'll say 7 threes to all. KP7, ACW clear.
Take care, Bob. Good to hear you on the radio. Stay active. My homeboy from Massachusetts, EH. Good morning, Marcus.
Good morning to you, Mark, and good morning to everybody out on the net there. Yeah, Massachusetts, well, that seems like a million miles away.
That's because it is. I'm hoping the Lord keeps me around long enough to get up there. I haven't seen my sister in years. My wife hasn't seen her sister and brother for years. So there's a trip somewhere along the way after we get through this mess.
I want to get back to Brooklyn. That's where my daughter and new granddaughter are.
Oh.
We Zoom with them about once a month, and that's been good. Speaking of Zoom, I've learned 4 new platforms, Mark, because some of them have to do with work and some have to do with friends. People are on MS Teams and Zoom and Facebook and Skype and everything, and they're all just a little bit different.
We ought to do one of those. We've done Messenger, Facebook Messenger, Skype, of course, one of the older ones, and Zoom, and I've done WebEx. I really like WebEx, although it's not as fancy as Zoom and so forth. But, I wanted to mention, you talked about learning other formats and so forth. The members in my band, we're all up there. They're really getting better with technology, at least some of them are, because we're doing this virtual band thing. So it sort of forces you to get out of your box a little bit.
Well, I have no choice about it. I have a couple of colleges I'm working with, and they each have a different platform, but they all work well. They send me a link. I click on it, and as long as I've got the software, it seems to work all right. But you're right. Some of them have more bells and whistles than others, and you can do a little bit more work with them. But it's coming. I don't mind learning something new. That's all right, and we'll keep up with it. Mark, it's always good to hear you. Appreciate you doing the net, and we will do a face-to-face. That sounds good. If you're on, you have a website and also Facebook, Mark?
Yes, sir. And on YouTube, you could Google or put my name in YouTube and it will come up. In fact, right now I'm recording this net. If it comes out okay, it will go up on YouTube or my website there just for giggles. Some of my friends don't know what a net is, and they're obviously not hams. So I said, it'd be kind of cool to record a net and they'll be able to see. And because everything's a net, you go on Facebook, it's the original social media.
Nets are the official social media. It's just that we can't see people yet. Maybe eventually we'll do that too. I once tried years ago that ham video thing, and that didn't work out well at all, but it was pretty primitive. All right, Mark, we won't keep it. I know there's more people in line, but it's always good to hear you on Saturday, and we'll try to check into High Desert later. We did get a WMO number, and we're looking for more of those too. Reminds me of my 10-10 days. It's all fun. This is KM5EH 73, and thanks, Mark. Have a good one.
Always good to hear your voice, Marcus, and take care, stay safe, and the Whammo's always fun to listen to. MEF, Don, and always fun to hear how the Phillies are doing.
They're doing real good this morning. They're all eating, gaining weight, and got long hair on for the winter, so things are going great. A few clouds this morning, a little bit warmer, but it's supposed to get cooler. Hope for some moisture, but don't know if we're going to get it. Thanks for running it, and we'll catch you down the log. KF5 MEF clear.
Very good, Don. We're going to get out there one day. It's on my list to do a YHAM radio. That would be a lot of fun. Take care, and thank you for all you do. You're all over the radio, HF, and doing a lot of work for us. We do appreciate it. That's the way it's done, ladies and gentlemen. There's 55 after the hour. Come on in and talk.
November 0, Juliet Delta Golf.
All righty, we have November 0, Juliet Delta Golf. Good morning.
Good morning there, Mark. It's Jacob. Just got home from work a little bit ago, actually, just before announcement, and wanted to check in right quick, but I had to wait my turn. But I'm going to go ahead and jump out the way. Wish everybody a wonderful Saturday, and you guys be safe out there. If you're on the road, watch out for the crazies, because you know we're out there. With that, have a great day. This is November 0, Juliet Delta Golf, and I'll let somebody else jump in there.
Well, thanks for you get the big golden star for perseverance and getting in here after you got home. Thanks so much for coming in, Jacob. One quick thing before you go. It's been a long time since you and I chatted. Aren't you working at UNM or go to school there? I can't remember.
Oh, negative, sir. That's Caden. He's going to UNM.
That's right.
I work at a global shipping company, one of those three-letter ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's right. As soon as you said Cade, now I remember it. I get all you young bucks confused.
And then I guess Bias has a spot up there on the base that he works at. So, all of us youngins, hey, at least we're getting on the radio. That's the main thing. Okay, Mark, have a great day. Be safe, and we'll talk to you guys sometime soon.
Okay, yeah, you're the future of the hobby, so we love to hear you on the radio. God bless, and enjoy your weekend. Alrighty, let's see, what do we got here? 57 after the hour. Who's going to come in and talk?
Alpha 5 Hotel Lima.
And 5 CFI.
Welcome to the 145.33 minus and 444.0 plus open repeater. Use 100 hertz. DLW 5CSY 9 AM Mountain Bay Light Time.
Okay, then we got that woke me up. Well, we got CFI in reverse and Hotel Lima. Gary, I think that's you. Good morning.
Good morning, yeah, it's me, A5HL. I can't remember your first name, I apologize. I usually check in on the weekdays at around 6 with Jim. But yeah, it's Saturday and for some reason I'm up.
He got me a chuckle this morning. Some reason you're up. Hey, well, we're glad you woke up. My name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and we're glad you got up on. Make it a habit. Get up on Saturday morning and say howdy do.
Yeah, I've actually been up for an hour or so. I've been listening to the net, only a little bit longer than that. But there's always that flurry. I always wait till after the mass influx rather than fight to get into the slim opening. But yeah, Gary, right here in southwestern Albuquerque. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It looks like we're going to get some precipitation, I suppose. And maybe some wind too, huh?
Yeah, we'll take everything we can get on the moisture. And on the wind, that's a staple for Albuquerque. If that's all I have to worry about with Albuquerque, then we love it here. We love the weather. So, are you originally from Albuquerque?
No, I am not. I'm actually from the California coast, the Central California coast, to be exact. About 2 hours north of Santa Barbara. So I'm kind of used to being next to the ocean. It was awfully hard for me to move out here. I've been next to the ocean for 37 years. But the YL, her family moved out here from Mexico. Well, from Mexico to Texas, then Texas to here. Texas, Idaho, I guess, 1970.
Oh. Okay, very good. Well, you've been here a long time. You're adopted veteran here, so you've been here for a while. Well, very good. Well, we're glad you came in, and don't be a stranger on Saturday.
Copy that, Mark. You have yourself a great weekend, huh? And I'll catch up with you guys later. I'll have to check it on Saturdays now too. 858
Take care, Gary. God bless, and appreciate you coming in here and making the extra effort. CFI, David, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. N5 CFI. Suzanne's here too, KD5 NTE. We've been listening pretty much for the morning. And thought we'd get in there for the count.
Very good. Well, hello to Suzanne. She's the important one, you know.
Oh, boy, do I. Yeah, so just a quiet day today. Maybe if the weather goes through today and tonight, maybe something in tomorrow morning. But got some time to do stuff around the house today.
And maybe a little bit of FT8.
I already did that this morning. Korea, Japan, and Australia.
Oh boy, you beat me on there. I haven't been on FT8 in about a couple of weeks, so maybe we'll do a little bit of that when things slow down. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see. It's I've up to 118 countries. I'm lucky though. I got that trap vertical in the backyard, and fortunately, the propagation path goes to the northwest due to the gray line, because I've got a stucco wall to the south, so it still works pretty good.
You got that brick to the south there. Yeah, I've got the double bazookas up, and they work all right. So we're gonna do some antenna moving around today if we can get motivated enough. So, well, say hello to Suzanne for us, and you all stay safe.
We're doing the best we can with what we got. We plan to keep doing it. So you take care too. Thanks for being there, Mark. Have a great day. N5 CFI with KD5 NTE. Back to net.
Very good. Always good to hear you guys and what's going on. Take care. This is W5MHG with the Scat Net Saturday morning laid back. Scat Net, you're next. Come on in and talk.
KT5ZXW. Kilo India 5, Kilo Mike X-Ray.
Okay, we have two orderly gentlemen, Mike X-Ray and ZXW. Good morning, John.
Morning, Mark. Beautiful morning out here. Just sitting outside in front of the house with a cup of coffee. So the city blues up this morning. Oh, there were a few up yesterday. So hope you're doing well.
I am doing really well. Going to have some breakfast after the net here, and sounds like you're also enjoying the morning. You got a coffee and nice weather to start off.
Roger that. It is nice out here. So got a few things to do around the house and probably do some running this afternoon. So yeah, looking forward to the day. It's going to be really nice temperature-wise, I think.
Yeah, this is a good time of the year for Albuquerque. So you staying safe and wearing a mask and everything?
Roger that. In fact, I spent the last 2 weeks working from home. I'm going to go back to work Monday at my office. But yeah, staying safe. Haven't really been out much. So yeah, I'll be glad when this whole thing is finally over.
Yeah, all of us are gonna feel like that. What kind of work do you do?
I'm a regional sales manager for a wireless microphone company based right here in Rio Rancho. It's a company called Electrosonics, and we make wireless mics, which is all radio gear. So that kind of coincides with the ham radio hobby.
Oh wow, that sounds exciting. I mean, I like microphones and radios, of course. And yeah, did that sort of steer you into ham radio, or were you already in a ham and then that got you into that job? Over.
Long story short, I had a license when I was a teenager. I had a novice license for a while, but I let it expire. I did get some equipment and get on the air, but never pursued it much. And then when I went to work for this company, because I'd been a ham radio operator, they hired me.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. So, so that's the story. There's a few hams in our office, too. One of our engineers is a pretty avid ham radio operator, so that's the story there.
How long have you been with the company?
Over 30 years, believe it or not.
Holy cow! I did 33 years with middle school kids, so it might be time for you to retire, Hi.
Yeah, roger that. I'll be 59 actually here in just a few days. November 14th is my 59th birthday. So I've got retirement looming ahead here. It's not too far off in the future anyway.
God bless you. There you go. Well, if you enjoy the work, then you stay as long as you want there. Yeah, my birthday's coming up on the 21st, too, and my oldest on the 17th, so a bunch of Novembers. Well, God bless, John, and enjoy, and thanks for sharing.
Thank you, Mark, for hosting the net, and 73 to you and the net. This is KI5 KMX, back to net.
Thanks, Glenn. Sorry, I got the wrong name there. Take care, and I appreciate you coming by. Alrighty. Let's see. Did I miss anybody there? I don't think so. Who else would like to come in and talk?
KI5, KOJ.
KC5ZXW.
Oh, there's John. Okay, Roger, I got you down there. And John, my short-term memory lapsed me. Good morning, John.
No worries, Mark. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, we're doing good. I don't know if anybody else is having this problem, but my short-term memory, good Lord, it makes me think I'm going crazier than I am.
Well, I can't make any assertions about what things are like for you right now, but everybody's a lot more stressed these days than they were this time last year, and stress can certainly do that. So I'm just going to blame it on that and not anything else, because it couldn't be anything else.
I think I'll take you up on that. Yeah, it seems like, it's gotten worse since I retired, but when I was teaching band, I would stop the band and say, okay, kids, and then the kids would say, you forgot, huh, Mr. G? And I said, yeah, let's play again. Maybe you'll make the mistake again.
There you go. I won't admit in front of other people that I've done similar things, so we'll just leave that one there.
There you go. Yeah, that's for sure. How you doing? You doing all right?
Oh, we're doing okay. Our students are, I'll drop the regular. Our students are taking their final exams next week. We've got kind of a shortened semester, so certainly wishing them the best of luck there, and hopefully they can get out to the hospital and start learning out there. Last year, they weren't allowed in the hospital for some time, so we're kind of anxious to see what's going to happen there. But hopefully they get that all taken care of and they don't miss a beat.
I have a quick question for you. I heard that even in New Mexico, they're looking at students at the university to come in and help in the hospitals. Have you heard or experienced any of that in your situation?
Well, they have asked for people who are retired or inactive if they would come in. They haven't talked about students yet. I don't know, how far into the thing we're looking for, but I think most people would probably agree that getting them through their education and is probably pretty important right now, so that they can work with a full license. At least that's going to be my guess. But we haven't been approached for any other methods along those lines.
Okay, very good. Well, God bless you. We appreciate all the first responders and the medical crew out there. I know I did hear that the military and the VA hospital has been pitching in and have been for a long time. So it's all hands on deck. And we thank you so much, John, for all you're doing.
Well, I appreciate that. My contributions aren't that significant, but I can tell you that they're looking at reopening that Loveless Gibson. They did a bunch of work on it this spring to kind of bring it up as an emergency hospital, and it's been sitting there since in that same condition. So it really wasn't used, or it wasn't needed this last spring. But of course, the problem comes in where we don't have people to staff it, and certainly whenever you start looking at a situation like this, you have to assume that you won't even be at full staff because people will be upset. And so I think really the only option there is bringing in military support. A lot of those folks, physicians, the nurses, and techs, and all the other allied health professions to run that thing, and then augment with the retired folks and the inactive folks, and then also some of the national teams like the disaster medical systems teams usually get called in for like hurricanes and that sort. But we'll have to see how this goes. The whole nation's under stress, so not really sure what resources are available.
Yeah, it's all hands on deck and everybody's doing what they can do. So, well, thank you so much, John, for coming by. We appreciate it, and I know you're staying safe, and you and your family.
We're doing the best we can, and I for one will be a little happier when I can work from home again and not have to get out as much. But anyway, don't have much else. 73's good morning, and we'll look forward to the next time we talk. Casey by XL.
Take care, John. God bless, and do appreciate you taking the time coming by this morning. Enjoy. Roger, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Mark. Just hanging in and been listening to the net, of course, and I got kind of a chuckle about what you were talking about. You got to have that roller rooter job, as I call them, and it's kind of coincidental or funny that you should talk about that. I've got one. I had one before, so I've got to have another one on the 10th, which is I don't even have a calendar in the shack anymore. It didn't get a new one, but anyway, on the 10th, whenever that is, and so I've got that coming up too. I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, Roger. I don't know how your humor is. Lot of fun. I don't know if I'll put it in that category. But the 10th, let me see. Today's the 9th or 7th or something. What is this? The 7th? You're coming up before me.
Roger that. I'm aware of that. That's what I was. That's why I was kind of chuckling a little bit. But anyway, no, it's. I wouldn't necessarily call it a lot of fun either. But they've got me scheduled, and like I said, I got to look at the calendar inside the house to go in on. whenever the heck it is, and get that, get another test, another COVID test. I've had several already that have, been negative, of course, and so I got to have one more before that procedure. So I'm kind of waiting on that to happen, which it'll be on whenever the 10th is. I'll have to look.
Yeah, I think that's Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, because mine's the 11th. So, well, God bless. I got to go down tomorrow, or Monday. Yeah, today's Saturday. Or maybe it's Tuesday, because I got my days mixed up. It's Tuesday's the 10th. And I got to go Monday for the COVID test there on San Mateo, I think it is. Well, Roger, we're holding hands on that. So we'll see how that all turns out. There are a lot of jokes there, but we'll leave it off the radio. You been feeling okay?
Then again, you kind of cut out there a little bit.
Oh, sorry. You've been feeling okay?
Not too bad. I've got, like everybody, I've got some issues and that I'm working through. I had, I lost my license, whenever it was, and I had some health issues. I had a heart attack and some other things, some kidney failures and this and that, and I kind of got back from that and had to retest because I didn't get my license renewed within that 2 years. So I retested. That's why I have a different call sign now, and I have applied for a vanity license to get my old call sign back, and I can't check it on QRZ. The last couple of days ago, I had one of the other hams check it for me, and they were saying that I own that call sign, that vanity call with my previous KE5 SEV, but it hasn't been, I don't know what they call it, it hasn't been released, or I'm still with this other call sign that this KI5 KOJ, so I'm just waiting for that to happen, and I'm sure it will. I'm just, I don't understand why it takes them so long. Somebody said that they thought it took about 18 days or 3 weeks or something like that. KI5 KOJ.
Yeah, Roger, W5MHG. I remember Elmer saying that's about 18 days there. So I think, and even now with the pandemic going on, my goodness, it might take a little longer. So you might just have to, hunker down and wait and, be a little bit more patient, especially with this pandemic going on. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. I understand, and I am gonna do that. Just wait for it to happen. But as you can imagine, it's been a while now since I made that application and paid the fee, which I didn't realize that I could have went into that other, the ARRL, I think it is, and got that vanity call and wouldn't have to pay the fee, but I didn't know that, so I went into QRZ, and they want to get paid, so I paid them the money, which is okay. I don't really mind that. It's just something that to me was part of the deal. Anyway, thanks, Mark, for running the net, and you've done a good job as always. Fantastic, as a matter of fact. Bodacious, as a friend of mine would say. Anyway, you have a good day, and have a good rest of the weekend. KI5 KOJ.
Okay, we'll look for the extra money in the check. Hey, before you go, Roger, how's your son doing? He's teaching over in Manzano. Everything going okay there?
Yeah, Roger that. He's doing fine. kind of hanging in there, you know, and he's doing like all the rest of the teachers are, I guess. Just they, I don't know how much of it they're doing virtually or whatever, but yeah, he's doing just great.
Okay, well, the next time you chat with him, tell him Bert said hello. That's my wife, and she used to see him often over at Manzano there, so they know each other. And I appreciate you coming by this morning for sure.
Yes, Mark, thanks again. You have a great weekend and coming up, and what's the rest of it. Anyway, I'll have a little rest here and have another cup of coffee. KI5, KOJ.
That sounds like a plan. We're going to have breakfast in a little bit. We'll do a couple of more rounds and then put a bow on it. This is W5MHG, 21 after the hour with the Scat Net. Come on in and talk.
X-ray Zulu Zulu Mobile.
KG6 MVB stationary.
Okay, I got X-Ray Zulu Zulu Mobile, MVB stationary, and I missed a station beginning with a kilo. Again, please.
C5CXO.
Oh, CXO. Okay, we've got you. In reverse order, MVB, X-Ray Zulu Zulu Mobile, and CXO. Let's get Rich Mobile first there. X-Ray Zulu Zulu, good morning.
Good morning, Mark, and everybody else on the net. It seems like everybody's having a good time this morning.
We are definitely. And where are you off to?
I'm in my house, and I'm going to go get some coffee and some breakfast and look intelligent over there. How's that?
Okay, well, you're doing better than me. I'm not looking very intelligent.
Oh, you'll get there. You know, I don't want to bust your bubble.
Well, you be safe out there. There are a lot of knuckleheads out.
Really, they got to watch out for me sometimes. So, okay, you have a great day. You got some people waiting to talk to you, so have a great day, okay, Mark? And bye, back, Susan.
Take care. God bless, and thanks for coming by. We do appreciate it, Rich. Take care. Lois, always good to hear your voice. How are you doing?
Morning, Mark. Oh, I'm doing okay, and your sound is good, and things are going pretty well for you, and I hope your colonoscopy goes well.
That's the funny thing for today, I guess. But you know, Roger has to go before me, so I'm going to see how he does first.
Well, that's kind of a great idea. If he doesn't do so well, you'll know. But they do very, very well, and you'll just do very fine. I was wondering if you could tell me what the guy's name is that works over at Ace Hardware.
Works over at Ace Hardware? Oh, Lord, I don't know. Did he check in this morning?
No, he's checked in a number of times, but I can't remember his first name, and I just wondered. I'll find out, but I just thought maybe you might remember.
Let me put it out there. If anybody knows the person that works at Ace Hardware, come now. Well, Lois, we'll see. Keep asking. You know, one thing about the hams is we're all over the place, so I'm sure somebody will know who's working there.
He checks in kind of early in the morning mostly. But anyway, I really appreciate you checking for me. You take care and have a real super weekend and take care of yourself. And thanks for all you do. This is KC5CXO.
Take care, Lois. Always good to hear your voice. You put a smile on my face there in the morning. So enjoy your weekend, too. Appreciate it. MVB, Tom, good morning.
Good morning there, Mark, and everybody else on the net. How you doing?
We are doing well, starting to get a little hungry, and I hear some cooking going on in the kitchen, so we're getting close. What are you doing today?
Oh, not a whole lot. It's Saturday, so I'm not working, and happened to get up early, and I thought, hey, you know what? The event's still going on, so here I am.
How's the grandson doing?
Oh, very well. He's the thing I don't enjoy though is when I have to help him like with his math. And not that he's good at math, but this new math that they're doing is just wow. I think that's probably why we're still counting the ballots because they're using new math.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's the math. The wife always helped our boys with the math. That was a ongoing saga. Now, I've forgotten your grandson's name. I have met him years ago. How old is he now?
Oh, he's 11 now. He's probably a lot littler. He's probably real small back then, but he's 11. He's a big kid. Always in trouble too.
Well, then he's doing his job. There you go. Yeah, I do remember. I don't know. My long term memory is pretty good, but I remember him and you at the convention, a ham convention at the hotel. I think you brought him by there, if I'm not mistaken. Over.
Very possible, and that's a few years back, but very likely. I mean, he showed some interest. He's definitely interested in the HF stuff. When I can, he loves sitting in here if I actually make some, DX contacts. But of course, I got to get him to take his test. I feel with my children, none of them got their licenses, but maybe it's gift generation.
Yeah, well, life gets in the way. Jarrett, the one in Japan, has showed interest, and Justin also. He's a real techie kind of guy. He's always looking at the radios. But it takes that perseverance to I got to take a test, and then they lose interest. But anyway, you're sounding good. You're staying healthy.
Yeah, so far we're everybody in the house is healthy and trying to stay that way. Keeping our distance, wearing our masks when we go out, trying to keep it healthy. Hopefully we get through this thing. I think we will as a race. I just hope we don't lose too many more people. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's tearing my heart apart. I pray for the families every night that we've lost. So. Well, we're glad you came by, and good to hear your voice, and don't be a stranger.
I try not to be. I usually not up early enough on the weekends, but I could check in. And next thing to do is see if any of the bands are open. See if there's any good DX right now. Probably not, but who knows? 73KG6 MDB.
Thanks so much, Tom. God bless you and your family. Enjoy, and we appreciate you coming by. Well, we'll put a tail end Charlie. We'll call for tail end Charlie and put a bow on it, and then see what happens. Come on in and talk.
Whiskey 5, Juliet Bravo Sierra.
Well, Whiskey 5, Juliet Bravo Sierra. I think you're tail end Charlie. Good morning.
Oh, I'll take that. Not much going on. They can go down to the club here in a little bit and see how everybody's doing that shows up. But other than that, it just looks like it's going to be a kind of a cloudy day later on and windy, they say. How you doing there, Mark?
We are doing well. Just got to figure out what the Saturday brings us. And you're sounding good. Weren't you sick, Jim? I'm not sure.
Not physically, no, but other than that, I've been doing pretty good. If I was sick, it was way back there last year in December, right about when the COVID started. Who knows what it was? It was exactly, but I don't know. It's hard to say what that was.
Yeah, I'm sort of in that boat too. I got sick last February, give or take. I substituted for a friend of mine in band at Jackson Middle School, and 2 weeks later, man, I was out for the count. I didn't get a test or whatever, but I'll tell you what, it sure knocked me off my feet. I think it was really the flu, but anyway, now we're just trying to stay away from everything. So, but you're sounding good.
Somebody stepped over or something. We've been cutting out here a little bit, Mark. So I guess I'll just take and say 7 threes, and everybody take care and try not to get sick. So W5 JBS signing out.
Okay, I think maybe my foot fell off the push there. Thanks for coming by, Jim. God bless, and we appreciate you taking the time. Well, ladies and germs, that's about it. 31 after the hour. Good numbers for the Saturday. I don't get up into the 70s like the big guys, the big guns during the week, but we do our little part. Come back next Saturday. We have David. He's a much better net controller, so talk to him. And during the weekdays on these frequencies, we run it with a different net controller and enjoy that. We want to thank the Caravan Club for giving us the opportunity to fellowship and chat and talk. And of course, we want to thank Paul Chalk and his crew for keep running the blood through the veins there, so to speak, keeping all the antennas and things going for us. Most importantly, we want to thank all the check-ins coming in. We couldn't have done it without you. We thank you so much for the chat. Really enjoyed the chuckling and making me laugh today. Don't forget, we are recording this, so we'll probably put it up on our website sometime today or tomorrow. If you want to go by and check your audio and so forth. And for giggles, you'll go to w5mhg.com and we'll have it up there for you to take a look at. With that, we'll close the net at 8:32 a.m., return the frequency back to use. Don't forget also at 10 o'clock hour, the high desert net will be starting, and N5, did I get that right? NY5L Larry will be your net control, so knock on the door for him. 7-3, return the frequency back to regular use. W5MHG, clear. So that's a net. Hope you enjoyed it. Hour and 33 minutes. Sorry it took so long. 7-3.
Papa Alpha 7 Kilo 5 by 9. Good afternoon, you're Alpha 5 and 9.